Once upon a time, in a kingdom shrouded in perpetual twilight, there was a notorious storyteller known only as the Whisperer. The villagers dared not speak his name after dusk, for it was said that uttering Whisperer would call forth shadows that danced with malevolent glee in the moonlit forest nearby. In this eerie land, tales of old were spun with a malevolent twist. Little Red Riding Hood never reached her grandmother's house. Instead, she became tangled in the web of the forest's darker mysteries, howls in the distance, eyes peering from the shadows, and whispers that promised truths no one wanted to hear. The Whisperer thrived on fear, visiting each house to collect stories, altering them as if he were stitching shadows together. There was the story of Snow White, who bit the apple not because she was naive, but to escape her cursed reflection that leered back with sinister intent. The dwarves whispered of her nighttime wanderings. They began as innocent somnambulants, but turned into something much darker. On a particularly cold night, a small group of villagers decided to confront the Whisperer. They spoke of bravery, though their voices shook. As they approached his lair, each step was accompanied by the unnerving rustle of unseen creatures. The lair appeared as a queer amalgamation of branches and bones, casting unnatural shapes across the land as a dim, rancid smell wafted around them. Inside, the Whisperer sat, a figure cloaked in shadows, the fireplace casting an erratic glow on his crimson-colored eyes. "You've come to change the stories?" His voice crackled, somewhere between a laugh and a sneer. The villagers stood together, each clutching a piece of fairy tale paraphernalia, a lost shoe, a broken spindle, a cracked mirror. They demanded an end to his twisted narrations, to restore the realm to stories meant to give hope, not despair. Unfazed, the Whisperer offered a challenge, to enter one of the stories and emerge unchanged. Only by confronting the tale's darker truth themselves would they discover the means to transform them. The villagers, hesitant but determined, plunged into these sinister realities. Each faced fears and revelations untold, a true mirror of their souls. They emerged, perhaps less naive, but stronger, weaving tales of courage that rekindled light in the shadowy kingdom. From that day, the Whisperer's power waned, his voice losing the malevolent edge. The kingdom still remembers its chilling past, but now it thrives with tales that balance fear with bravery, darkness with light, an eternal reminder that the stories we tell shape the world we live in. And so the Whisperer waits for the next daring soul to reshape his ever-wandering tales.